And I was told that for the full moon the greeting is Susamasamuna, and so on through the different phases. So I'm just going to run this one by you. At the time of the full moon, I said to my sister on the landing, Susamasamuna, oh sister, Susamasamuna. And we bowed, and she smiled and said the same to me. At the time of the waxing half moon, I said to my brother on the stairs, Masamuna Susa, oh brother, Masamuna Susa. And he laughed lightly, and we shook hands. At the time of the waning half moon, I said to my mother outside the kitchen, Muna Susa Masa, oh mother, Muna Susa Masa. And she nodded patiently and brushed some egg from my cheek. At the time of moon dark, I mouthed silently to my father by the tool shed, Una Susa Masa, oh father, Una Susa Masa. And he sighed, weary, and said, when are you going to get a job? There's a lot of pain in that poem. I can actually see a lot of you wincing, and wincing along with me. Wince along a mat, that was fantastic. I think I'm going to, in 3 minutes' time, it's time to get Steve up. And I first saw Steve in Bristol about 10 years ago, and I thought, I want to be a bit more like that. That's what I thought. Yeah. It'll do. That's the kindest thing I'm going to say. But I'm just going to share some loose, soft furnishings poetry first. And so it's going to create a comfortable environment for Steve to step into. This one is about going to buy curtain material in Totnes. You know, people obviously know Totnes, don't you? No matter where you go in Totnes, you're never more than 15 feet from an aromatherapist. That's true. Okay. Curtains. I felt I needed some curtains, so I went to buy some material from the curtain material shop or haberdashery. I said to the assistant, a man about my age, about my height, slightly smarter than me, I need some material. He said, what's it for? I said, it's for curtains. He said, well, what are the curtains for? I said that to keep prying eyes out and warmth in. He said, anything else? I said, yes, I want them to represent me. And I felt myself blushing as I said this, and he said, don't be embarrassed, this is a haberdasher's, we get all sorts in here. He said, how do you want them to represent you? I said, I want them to speak of who I am. He said, what, to say who you are? I said, no, not to say it, but to speak of it. I want something that speaks of who I am, that doesn't shout it, insisting that you're here, but simply states it quietly and lets it hang there in the air. And he said, well, who are you, sir? Curtain material-wise. And I looked at him, or through him, to the far-off place where the truth lies concealed beneath the evergreen bush of indifference, assumptions, distractions, and the fear that nothing will ever come to any good. And I looked beneath this bush, and I noted what I saw, and I said, I'm a velvet person. And he said, velvet, sir? Any particular velvet? I said, yes. Crushed velvet. Crushed, but not ultimately defeated. I said, do you have a velvet that's lost a lot of battles but still has a fighting chance in the war? And he said, I believe I may have such a velvet, sir. What colour? I said, I don't know, but whatever colour. I'd like a shade that's poised between light and dark, that's neither dull nor bright. I'd like a hue that says, hold me, but don't fence me in. I'd like a tone that says, touch me, but respect my right to pull away, perhaps even to shudder. I said, do you have such a colour? He said, I believe so, in a particular pattern. I said, yes, I'd like a pattern, but I'd like a patternless pattern, if you get my meaning. He said, very good. I said, I want a pattern that says, here is someone who's taken a good look, who's looked at life, held it up to the light and said, I see. Who's looked into the dark corners of their own soul and held the gaze of what looked back at them and said, that's me. And he said, I'll just see if you've got that. Stop then, sir. I said, thanks. He came back a couple of minutes later with a roll of cloth. I said, is that it? He said, I'm afraid not, sir. We don't have any crushed but not defeated velvet with neither all colour and a patternless pattern, which implies somebody's had a good hard look. In stock, sir. I said, oh. He said, we sold the last few metres yesterday to someone from social services. I said, oh. He said, but we do have this pale beige. I said, well, what would it say about me? It would say, here is someone who knew a bargain when he saw one at $2.99 a metre and wasn't afraid to have people think he was a pimp. I said, fine, I'll take that one then. That's that.